Now remember, guys, I'm not a professional. Um, I thought the modified and the pure sine wave and the modified sine wave was the same, but it's not. You know, they said that the modified is not as good as the pure. So, anyways, here we are. They convinced me to get the pure over the modified. Hopefully, now when I was looking for inverters, I saw inverters for cheaper than this one that didn't have any name. But for some reason, I wanted a name with mine, so I got this one. And remember, I'm not being paid, I'm not being sponsored, and nobody gave me anything, so I'm going to mispronounce the name on purpose, okay? Just to be clear. Oh, so give us two cables, or electric, whatever these cables are for. I think this is for the remote, where I can connect it and monitor. Oh yeah, that's nice. And I can monitor my stuff with the remote. And let's check out what did I get? Did I get the unnamed brand? No, I got a name brand. Well, it has a name. I don't know how name brand is. It has a name. Versus the unnamed brand stuff. So remember, I'm not being paid. So here we are with the got it. I'm gonna call it Viva Las Vegas. My inverter. Pure sine wave inverter. Viva Las Vegas, baby. What's wrong with these dogs? Pain in my butts. Guys, remember, I'm not a professional, and I'm not being paid or sponsored. Nothing you see in my videos has been given to me. I paid for everything you see. All right. With that said, I'm going to mispronounce names on purpose. All right. So everyone wants the pure versus the unpure. This is my Viva, not, my Viva Las Vegas pure sine wave inverter versus the unpure, which, you guys like to call modified sine wave. I'm going to call that modified the unpure. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyways, the battery is only hooked up. It's only hooked up to one, and it's turned to off. All right. So let's see where we are on the battery monitor here. And then we're going to plug in another monitor on this side once we plug the fridge in. The fridge is unplugged. All right, no lights on. And I'm going to turn the switch on and see how much power we're pulling just by turning on this inverter. All right, here we go. Just turn the switch on. Somehow we are pulling power even though we don't have no load hooked up. Well, things are happening here. All right, so let's hook up a load. Let's hook up the fridge and see what happens after. And see how long we can run our fridge and how much energy am I going to get out of these batteries, because I have not gotten this much out of the battery so far. I've only gotten 11 tops, not 12 anything. But let's see. We're going to hook the battery up now. We're going to hook the fridge up now. All right, give me a minute. All right, got the monitor hooked up here. Now we're going to hook up the fridge, and let's see what happens. Fridge is in. Time is now started. I guess what the load is in now. Starting the time. Let's check the fridge and make sure the light is on. Power is up. Let's see. Starting 30 seconds. Alrighty, guys. I'm trying to get you the best angles I can. Let you see what I can't see. Alright, let's come back in a couple hours or so. Whoa, why did this drop down so much? Did I not set this bar? I guess I didn't set the bar correctly. I don't know. There's a voltage diameter and the battery monitor, how to set it. I'm still learning how to do that. So maybe somebody can help me, tell me how much I should have set it on. And once I put the 4 batteries together, do I still need to change that setting? I don't know. Well, either way, there it is. I'm just saying. If you guys are sticking around and still watching this long, I appreciate you guys. You guys are so awesome. Know this, that, you know, I have to figure out how I'm going to put all these. I have 4 of these batteries. I got this. Look at how huge this power inverter is. You saw how big the charger is to charge the battery. It's just as big as the inverter. And then I need to get that P Diddy whatever converter that you hook the solar up and it converts it. You know, I'm just being funny, guys. The MPPT, okay. You need to have that with the solar. How I'm going to put that in the box as well. All right, and all the other things and the components where I want to have all the plugs and the jacks and stuff. It has to have all those things. So I need to figure it out because I don't know. I've never done it before, but I know I'm going to do it. And I know that everybody's going to say that this is not enough, 2,500, but I got it on sale with a coupon online, and then its bigger brother, the 3,500. I can get a coupon with that one as well. I'll get the 3,500 with this and have both the 2,500 and the 3,500, and then that will more than be enough to power everything in my house, as long as I have power to power these inverters. You know what I mean? So these 4 batteries is not going to be enough to power my house, but at least hopefully I'll be able to power my fridge, like I'm still powering the fridge now for over an hour and a half. Everything is still on and cold. Inverter is happy with just the fridge. All right. So imagine where I have to plug in the phones and all the electronic devices and the lights and anything else that you use with electric that you know is you have to have it. You know, it needs to have batteries or power. So my next step is the solar and the yippity parts that are the parts that the accessories that you need. Like I said, I'm not getting paid. I'm not being sponsored, so I'm not going to name anything perfect. Okay, okay. I got nicknames for everything. I'm just saying. All right, guys, we're down to the wire here. Here we go. We're at 8 hours, 32 minutes. We've used 925 watt hours or whatnot. Still happy face over here, but we're down to 10.6 volts. And the battery signal says it's halfway over here or so. So 925. What do we have over here? We have 1,007. So just over, we'll predict about 100 watt hours in loss, no minimum. So 8, again, let's see, 926. Yeah. So no less than 100 watt hours lost so far in the conversion. Am I wrong? Alright, I don't know what I'm talking about, guys, but here it is. I still need to figure out how I'm going to put all this in the box and build that station, hooking these batteries up together so I can get more than 8 hours or 9 hours. I predict it's going to run out in about 9 hours, 10, 15 minutes. We'll see. So I'm going to guess another 30, 45 minutes before this power runs out. And that monitor goes blank. I have to connect it to a new battery for that monitor to work, but this monitor doesn't. It has an internal memory and battery that everything we can see the time. So 8 hours 34 minutes run time, and we've used 927 watt hours on this side. All right. I was so wrong. Look at that. It ran out at 8 hours and 39 minutes. So this is what I'm talking about. This stays, that one's dead. Let's turn it off. And this one's dead until we put it back on a new charger. But we already knew it was only 100 off, so I didn't get that out of it. Quick end test. It finished, and I thought we was gonna get more run time, but I was wrong. We only got 8 hours 39 minutes. On this side we had 934. I connected it to a fresh battery just so we can see that 1.08. So we only got 1008. Even if it's, yeah, just 1008. So we were only 100 away. We were staying 100 away at this point. So add 100 to that. Maybe it's 1080. Still, it still doesn't touch 1280, what I'm supposed to be getting here. But maybe it's just me again. 8 hours 41 minutes runtime. 8 hours 39 minutes. So there we go. Test again with the pure sine. End of this test. Let's test another one. Right now we're charging that battery we just discharged. Charging it 7 minutes now. There you go. Alright, so wish me luck on building my own power station, guys. I'm just saying.